All right, man. The Utah Jazz are shopping the rest of their quote unquote spare parts on the trading block, which include Bojan Bogdanovic, Jordan Clarkson, Malik Beasley, and they are believe that though they are worth first round picks. Now, a little tidbit that I heard from Charles Barkley, a lot of fans was wondering uh, why the Knicks didn't trade for Donovan Mitchell when a rumored offer that the Knicks had for Donovan Mitchell was better than the offer that they got from the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? That's the rumor, right? And um, Charles Barkley revealed that real quick that that was not the case. The Knicks executive told him that the Cavs wanted everything on the Knicks plus his wife and his kids. So he told Chuck, don't believe the media, that Utah really wasn't trying to trade Donovan Mitchell to New York. Now, the rumor is that Danny Ainge wanted Donovan Mitchell to suffer for wanting to get out of Utah and didn't want to trade him to his preferred destination, which I just think Cleveland still is a really good destination. But if you look at where Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert went, they didn't go for hotbeds for a way of living or franchise success. Cleveland ain't really had too much franchise success without LeBron and that Mark Price, Brad Daughtry Cleveland team in the '90s that Michael Jordan put the stake in their heart in. And Minnesota, outside of the big ticket having to run there, and Minnesota's a good place to live too, low key. Other than like some of the lot heavy snow they get up there too, Minneapolis. Now they got a good things going up there. Mall of America is great and stuff of that nature. But um, you know, they got a few spare parts there. And should the Pistons be interested in some of these spare parts, it says Utah Jazz reportedly believe guards Jordan Clarkson, Malik Beasley, and wing Bojan Bojanovic are worth first round picks and trades. That's per ESPN's Zach Lowe in the latest Low podcast. Quote, the second package is Clarkson, Bojanovic, Beasley, said Lowe. What I've been told around the league, Jazz feel all three of those guys are worth a first round pick. If that's the case, then there's no deal that's out. Okay. The Jazz were in rebuilding, trading away All-Stars Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell. All told, the Jazz have amassed 13 unprotected, lightly protected draft picks through 2029 per ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski. That's in addition to a host of players such as Colin Sexton via sign and trade, big man Walker Kessler, first round pick in this year's draft. Also, they got the first round pick from Cleveland, kid from Kansas. Naturally, it makes sense for team president Danny Ainge to clean house entirely, completely severing ties with Mitchell Gobert area. All the remaining veterans on the team are best suited to play for contending teams anyway, as opposed to scuffling through losing seasons as Utah's get back on track. As Lowe noted, though, it appears the first round picks for any of those players would be non-starters, even if they all contributed to playoff teams last year. Bojanovic, 33 years old, 18.1 points on 45.5% shooting last year. Clarkson suspended a year in 2021, posted 16 points a game in 2021-22. Beasley was traded from Minnesota Timberwolves to Utah in a Gobert trade and had 12.1 points a game per game last year. They're all reporting on a trade block at this point, but for now, the trio remains part of the Utah Jazz at the beginning of the season, approaching in October. So, I mean, we could use all three to be honest, but the one that intrigues me the most, low key, is Malik Beasley, because his defense, honestly, that lockdown defensive guy that you could rotate. We need defense. That's apparent. We need defense. We need perimeter. We need that perimeter help, and that's what they need. They need that real pit bull off the bench, like Lindsey Hunter, Mike James. They need that pit bull off the bench, and Malik Beasley can be that young, make some dumb decisions out there in life. It is what it is. We all make mistakes when we're young. Some of us, it's more publicized and more effective than others, but as long as you get a second chance to get back on track, I just really think, he's very, very interesting. His defense, he young, he fit the timeline for the Pistons as well too. Yeah, he give you a nice change of guard, a real lockdown type of dude. He is only 25 years old. He's 26 in November 26. right after Thanksgiving up here. He shot 37.7% from three last year's field goal percentage wasn't good, but overall he's shooting 38.6% from his career. He shot 39% on the nose, 2020-21. He played 37 games. The year before that, he shot 57% from three in 14 games from Minnesota. In 41 games with Denver, he shot 42%. Previous to that, he shot 56%, 46%, and 53%, which that don't really count because he only played 22 games. He started one in Denver. So, lockdown player, bro. Lockdown defensively. And we need that off that bench. Now, would I give a first round pick for him? No, unless it was like a late first round pick, then I consider doing that for him. But no, I wouldn't be shopping or giving a first round pick for him. But if we can work something out with a plethora of players, I think he fit what the Pistons need. Somebody to come in and set the tone defensively on the perimeter, and they can't get enough of those type of guys, in my opinion. They just can't. They need that defensive guy. I see he making $13 million a year. I ain't really concerned about the contract. He is 6'4", so yeah, I mean good size for sure. So to me it make a lot of sense. Make a lot of sense. So, but yeah, you talk about Jordan Clarkson make a ton of sense too. Off the bench, you know what you're gonna get with him off the bench. You're gonna get a spark plug. Gonna score some points. You Jamal Crawford, Manu Ginobili, Vinny the microwave type of spark off the bench. You know what you're getting. So you love it. You love it. So yeah, I mean, Clarkson is another good explosive scorer. He knows his role off the bench. You love it. He loves players that know their role and excel at their role, and you definitely can use that. So you love it. And then if you need him, you can step in and give you some starter minutes here and there, and probably be a solid starter in the league. So, I mean, obviously in those scenarios, you probably, probably moving on from Killian Hayes for sure. So, I mean, and you talk about Bogdanovic, veteran player, don't play no defense though. But he gonna come off the bench and give you buckets. It ain't no ifs, ands, buts about that. Clarkson didn't shoot the three particularly well last year neither. He's a career 33.3 3-point percentage shooter, so naturally he just a scorer. But like I said, I like the way Clarkson fit. I mean, I like the way Beasley fit a lot better because his defense, he obviously shoot the ball a lot better. But Clarkson probably getting hella more volume shooting than he is. So he took 8.8 threes the year before last. For last year, 7.6 this year. So yeah, Beasley fits a role, knows his role that we need here. Bogdanovic, veteran guy, fill it up, no defense, gonna get you a bucket. So he give you a veteran presence, been around the league. But I just think if I'm going after one of these dudes, it's gonna be Jordan. I mean, it's gonna be Malik Beasley. He fit perfectly for what we need. He fits perfectly. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. You go live or drop the video. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Spotify, Anchor, the whole nine. I hit the link tree. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.